activity. I'll show you the application first. This is our application. We need to enter all the information, email address, loan amount, loan term, current yearly income, age, and then we need to submit the application. So first we have used here all this activity to type email ID. So type into activity is used to type the required data in a particular section on which we want to write. So this is the section where we want to write the email ID. These are all typed into activities which are used to write. First we are writing email, then we are writing loan amount. Here we are writing the yearly income, then we are writing, and then we have used three activities to submit the loan application. So this is the button of submit loan application. Once we click on the submit loan application, the application will get submitted and bot will start processing the next application. So can I demonstrate this now?
Yeah. Good.
Loading is Dnyaneshwar. Execution has been started.
Now she is not doing
It has
anything
launched the
manually.
URL.
Now it's complete automated. Launch the browser, type the details, right? First application, second application.
It is one by one creating all the application. Data has been provided in that Excel. It has read that Excel and started executing.
Let me just you want to design only loan application part. The data which is stored inside the Excel that should be put over here automatically.
Execution has been completed and all data which has been entered in Excel for that one application has been submitted on that portal. Was the data which what has processed. I have also added a functionality of screenshots here. So these are the applications it has got created.
The result. Go back to your previous page, previous screenshot. Same. Just open it.
Sir, can you just repeat?
Okay. Just click on that. See, there is a loan application ID. It means, just imagine, if let's say you are trying to create this loan application manually. So just hypothetically, how much time will it take to feed all those 4-5 fields and submit it? Just in generally, how much time it will take? Just 4-5 fields and submit it. Read the data from Excel or maybe copy the data from Excel and put it into those boxes and submit it. How much time will it take? 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let's say 5 minutes are even more, but let's go with the 5 minutes. But if you see the performance of that boy, it happened in second, not even second. So that was I was talking about the accuracy, speed, scalability. And there is no dependence on human. Whether I am coming or not coming doesn't matter. What will start at the right place and then it will start these activities. Let me just be on call for some time. If I need anything else, I will let you know.
Sure.
So at least, have you got the idea what RP is all about, right? So this is a very small process. It's a simple rule is that we read the data from Excel. For example, I have the real use case of the insurance. If you are aware, there are LIC agents in the market who are collecting the information from the individuals, right, for various policies. So they are compiling the data into the Excel file, and at the end they are submitting it to the LIC. And then somebody from the LIC who is actually punching that data into the system and generating the policy. It's a simple use case, right? So think about that. In Zambur itself, there are, I'm assuming that more than 100 of agents are there, private agents who are collecting the information for the individuals and then submitting the data to the LIC. Likewise, there are multiple cities in the Maharashtra state or maybe Nashik state, right? So think about what amount of data the guy who is sitting in the LIC office is getting to punch the data into their system and generate the policy. You can imagine it, right? So that use case can be automated in just within a minute. Within a minute, the entire policy will be generated and sent to you, which normally takes minimum half an hour to punch in, get the number, convert to you, and then you will start further processing. This level of accuracy or let's say consistency we can bring or reduce the cost of the operation, reduce the dependency on the humans with the help of RPS. That is why RPS is adopted by every organization to automate the liquidity tasks. That's what I was highlighting. So that is a process for repetitive work. But there are other processes as well. For example, before you guys gather here for these sessions, so SNGB team was talking to ARCT, right, to conduct this kind of session. So who's gonna come, who's gonna present, who's gonna come, who's gonna attend this kind of session, which institute. So they have done a lot of coordination behind the scene. That's what you are here for a week to attend this particular session. But this is a complete process where multiple institutes are involved, multiple resources from the institutions are involved, and the other parties also involved. For example, there are many more processes can be automated like this new organization. So that coordination can be automated. And all this email communication we are exchanging with the institutions, with the individuals and everything, that can be also automated. So you don't need to worry about doing the follow-up with somebody to chase it, to get the confirmation and then take action or something like that. All these things can be automated. This is what is RP. So the next thing is like automation that can be achieved with the help of RP. Let's say the one which you just saw, Excel. So at this moment you saw the Excel reading part. But there is another side of the story is like you can also scrap the data from multiple web systems. Scrap in the sense you can actually launch the site, you can read the data and put it into Excel. That is the other side of the thing. Apart from that, you can just get the data, prepare the data to the Excel manipulation as well. For example, you know what is macro? Excel macro, right? You can write the macros as well. For example, macro, what macro is doing, that same thing can be achieved with the help of RP. So many things. Any Excel manipulation which you are doing as of now or as of today, that can be automated with a few seconds. Next is the PDF automation. So how many are more like, let's say if I give you the PDF file and somebody asks you to just extract some information from PDF and give me the summary, how much time do you think it will take? In general. Yeah, let's say there are 2-page document. One page, how many lines are there maximum? In one page, how many lines you are getting it? Okay, let's go with the hypothetical example, 20. Right? So 40 lines are there. You need to read those 40 lines precisely and give the summary what those 40 lines are talking about. How much time it will take? Each page 15 minutes. Half an hour. How much time you would need to take the summary of that part? Okay, 40 minutes. Right. But do you really think that the first attempt itself will be the right summary? No, right? So there is a challenge with accuracy. There is a challenge with your speed. 40 minutes is too much. But if you do the RPA over here, RPA do this thing just for a minute, not even a minute. It will do the extraction, it will do the reasoning, it will give the data, it will give the summary and everything. And that will give a precise summary what it is there in the how. You all know consonants and vowels, right? That's what our neural network is doing, that logical, like what that statement is talking about, whether it's a positive, whether it's a negative, right? But RPA don't have any kind of neural network. You need to put that neural network to get such kind of content out of it. But if you need a precise rules, just read the book and give me the headings. It will give you all the bullet points as this. These are the rules which you need to provide. But if you need the real insights and the sentiments, what that 2 pages is talking about, whether it's a hate speech, whether it's a nice speech, whether it's a moderate speech, if you need to get that kind of insights, you need a TI. You need a NLP, natural language processing, where we are using these consonants and vowel and combination of consonants. Okay, so this is a PDF. This is again industry. It's the biggest automation adopted by the industry is the video automation. By the way, all the insurance industry is still using Excel for their data manipulation. Still they believe in the Excel because Excel is a database as well as an analytical. This is only one system in the world who is supporting each and every activity. None of the systems is supporting the like Excel is supporting.
Can we get the hands-on RPA right now?
We can. So they will help you. Just be with me for some time. So next thing is like the UI. The one the use case we just saw, that is the UI automation. Why it's a UI? Can somebody tell me why it's a UI use case? Why it's a UI? What is UI?
User interface.
Right. So why we are calling that previous loan case study as a UI use case?
Because user is going to interact with the system, input data, and that data will be copied from this to the machine.
So there is a web application and there is a UI. There is a user interface where the user is going to put something in those fields. That's what is called the UI automation. Likewise, there is a backend automation as well. Do you know what is API? I hope you are aware at least this terminology, what API is all about. Application programming interface is the way where we can talk to the multiple systems. Backend. You don't need anybody's influence or intervention to do such kind of operation. So that is the backend of integration, where you need that backend integration or backend automation is widely successful because there is no additional party intervention is required like we have a web interface. If there is a browser issue, then this web interface will not work. But in API's use case, everything is working fine, the way we are expecting. So there are type of automations are there. So one which we just saw, that is the UI automation. Then third one is the SAP. How many you know SAP? Only you, right? So SAP is a ERP system. It's a trusted platform. It's an enterprise level of platform to build any kind of thing, whether it's a CRM, whether it's a customer service, whether it's a ERP or whatever. That is also can be automated. Next one is the API one. Third one is the database automation. Like you have multiple database, you need to collect the data from multiple sources, do some analysis, put that data into somewhere, and the database automation. There are few things. Now I come to the intelligent automation. These two things are interrelated or they are dependent on each other. If you remember the first conversation I just delivered, that was like we need the classic automation, rule-based automation. What the steps you are performing every day, that is fine. But if you need to do that intelligently, that's what you need a here. And whether that is perfectly done or not, you need the analytics to see whether that particular activity was performed rightly or wrongly. To see that things, you need the analytics. So intelligent is automation nothing but let's say once your rules are there, your orchestration is there, who's governing that particular process. Whatever things happen so far, if it's executed properly, with some extent, if it's not executed, then what was the problem? To get to know that and rectify it automatically, you need a AI layer. AI is nothing but artificial intelligence and ML is what machine learning. So if whenever there is a words where you are using machine learning and deep learning, you need a lot of data. You can't just say AI ML with the help of few number of records. You need hundreds of records just to test something up to 50% or 60% accuracy. If you need a more accuracy, you need thousands of data for similar use case. There are different. I identify the system. You can say